Let's get with it. This video here, we're gonna title this one, should commentators interview fighters that took a bad loss after the fight? Damn, that's kind of long. But let's see, how would we shorten that? Should interviewing fighters after a loss? Something like that. Maybe I corrected better later. Interviewing fighters after a loss. Yo, honestly, I think they got no business doing that. If a fighter just had a really bad loss, right? And now, let's say he got knocked out. He got boom, 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 real bad, right? Where the ref had to step in like they normally do. Fight's over. And they tell the other fight, get back, fight's over. Yo, the guy, he's not fighting back. The guys get boop, 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 boop. So the ref comes in, right? And the ref, he protects him. And he tells the other fighter, get back, fight's over, right? Now, of course, what do? The other guy wins the fight. They interview him. You know, the way it's supposed to be. But they do interview the loser too. We just don't always see that. Sometimes we do. I think it's very demeaning that they do that. Now, as always, you know I love to give you a word of the day. What does the word demeaning mean? It means, I'm out of breath already. It means to lose respect or a person's dignity. You know, for a person to lose their dignity or others to lose respect for that person. It's very demeaning for them to interview the losing guy who just got knocked out, or it was a TKO, technical knockout, because he wasn't there. Mentally, he wasn't there. And the ref, like I said, the ref had to protect him, tell the other fighter, yo, no, fight's over, you can't continue. He can't protect himself. Now, here comes the daggone commentator, want to interview this guy, and now, you ever notice when they interview him, remember, they weren't able to physically or mentally protect themselves, and you expect them to give you intellectual feedback of how the fight was. That's why a lot of times some of them say delusional things, because it's really demeaning for them to try to interview a guy after a fight.
Mike, were you really sick this week? What was the problem?
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that?
Think about how, look
This
at
out.
You did take more punches than you thought you would, so what went wrong during this fight?
They want to interview him on the fight. He said,
It's okay.
they said, how do you feel?
I want to tell everybody, just thank you for coming out, and honestly, happy Easter, everybody, you guys. Jesus, it's like Jesus was resurrected. I'll be back.
I'm glad people came out to the fight, and I just want to say now, happy Easter to everybody. Literally, I'm not making this up. He actually said, I want to tell everybody happy Easter. Like, what the heck? It reminded me of the scene. Remember the scene with Tommy Hearns and Martin Lawrence when Tommy Hearns beat him up? Boom, 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 boom. Tommy Hearns beat him up bad right then in the end after Tommy busted him up. After Tommy busted, the last punch was like, wham! He's like, and
The side of the head. Give me a bucket of fries, 2 chilies, and a bowl of sunflower seeds.
Martin said, he was like, remember, his mind is not there. He's like, yo, I want to order a bucket of fries. He said, I want to order a bucket of chicken with some sunflower seeds. What? See, disoriented. Commentators got no business interviewing fighters when they go through so much traumatic mental damage, because it is demeaning. What does demeaning mean? Remember, it means a loss of dignity or a loss of respect that others have for you, because they see you how you was, like you loopy right now. The fighter just got bust up really bad. He got real messed up, right? Let me get this right. Right? Fighter got messed up real bad. And here go the funky commentators gonna come in here and ask this guy his brain rattled, wanna ask him questions, and then you wondering why he's saying stuff that's not making sense. Hey, how did you feel at the 5th round when you got knocked down? The ref had to stop the fight. And then he's saying stuff like, well, I don't know. I I'm supposed to be with my kids, and we're going to a party later. I'm gonna. Hey, I seen Josh the other day. Yeah, I remember him from way back in the days. You like what? What the heck is he talking about? Don't do that. It's real disrespectful. Cause they really like cuckoo, 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 cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know what I'm saying? They cuckoo right now. Man, that's real disrespectful. It's very demeaning. You know, remember what I tell you, demeaning. It means loss of dignity or loss of respect. Why? Then these commentators will come and interviewing fighters after they got their brain rattled. Got their brain rattled. And now here you come talking about what we want to give you an interview. He's not right now. Let him get his or her, let her get herself back right. Because you're really trying to embarrass him. And then jokers see this on the internet and it's hee ha ha. Look, he was great, he was loopy, Of course he was loopy. You ever try to talk to somebody after they had a car accident? A major car accident? Their mind is not right yet. They still, you know how when they get hit bad and their legs is all like this? Well, that's how their mind is. Their equilibrium is off. That's why they're physically like this. But mentally, they're off. So when you're trying to ask them intellectual questions and they're giving you loopy answers, loopy, cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. That's why their brain is rattled. And it's very demeaning for these commentators to try to interview them after they know this. It is spiteful disrespect.
And the only person could get me out was my mom.
Peace.
And man, I ain't been right ever since then.